Hello everyone and welcome to today's online class for class 11. Let us study some example of geometrical shape for few molecules. First, the molecule that we are going to study is this one. CH4. This is known as methane. Now, when we are going to talk about the structure of the shape of a molecule, the entire concentration will be on the central atom. Now, in CH4 molecule, the first thing we need to determine which one is the central atom. The central atom in CH4 molecule is carbon, and 4 bond has been created around this carbon with hydrogen, 4 hydrogen. And now we know that if the central atom creates 4 bond pair around itself, the structure will be tetrahedral. So this is wrong structure. The actual shape of this molecule is tetrahedral, that is this one. Tetrahedral structure, in short T in subscript T. This is the short form of tetrahedral structure. The angle between all of them will be 108 degree. Now let's talk about another molecule, water molecule. Let's talk about nitrogen first. Ammonia, NH3. Now the ammonia molecule has 3 bond pair between the nitrogen and hydrogen, and 1 lone pair is situated on nitrogen. So if I ask which one is the central atom, evidently nitrogen is the central atom. If nitrogen is the central atom, there are 3 bonds pair that is being created with 3 hydrogen. Evidently this shape of the molecule, you will say it is going to be trigonal planar. But I am not only consider the last one that we had talked about. We say the number of bond pair or number of electron pair around the central atom. We are not consider only the bond pair. In the last one that we talk about, that the number of electron pair around the central atom, number of electron pairs. Now here are 2 different electron pairs, 3 bond pair and 1 lone pair. This is also electron pair that is situated around the central atom. Now these lone pair are quite different compared to this bond pair. These both of them contains 2 electron in them, but this bond pair is created by sharing of electron of 2 atoms. Thus the bond pair electrons are situated between 2 atoms. The bond pairs are under the influence of 2 atoms. As they are under the influence of 2 atoms, the space the volume that it occupy, the bond pair occupied in space are comparatively very small volume, very small space amount it occupies. That is not the case for lone pairs. Lone pairs are under the influence of only 1 atom. Only 1 atom, that is the central atom. As it is under the influence of only 1 atom, the volume in the space that a lone pair occupy is much larger compared to a bond pair. As a whole, as a result, the lone pairs are much bulkier in size compared to a bond pair. So when 2 bond pairs are situated in a close proximity with each other, they repel each other. Sorry, but if you replace one of the bond pairs with a lone pair, in that case the lone pair now will accommodate much more space, and then thus it will create much more repulsion onto the bond pair. That's why it is said that when a 2 lone pair are situated in a close proximity, they create more repulsion compared to the lone pair and bond pair repulsion compared to the bond pair repulsion. Now, as the structure we need to determine, the shape of the molecule we need to determine. Now we know that not only the bond pair, we need to consider all the electron pairs around the nucleus, around the central atom. The central atom in this case is a nitrogen, and it had 1, 2, 3 and 4 electron pairs, and we know that if 4 electron pairs are situated around the central atom, the structure that we will get is the tetrahedral. So this is also a tetrahedral structure, but it will be a little bit distorted now, as the lone pair will now have a greater repulsion onto the bond pairs, 3 bond pairs, creating an angle between them less than 109 degree 28 minute. This will create a bond angle less than 109 degree 28 minute. This structure is known as distorted tetrahedral structure, distorted shape, distorted tetrahedral structure, in which in a regular tetrahedral shape the angle was, sorry, not 108 degree, 80 degree, 109 degree 28 minute. The regular bond angle in a regular tetrahedral structure is 109 degree 28 minute, which is not in the case for this ammonia molecule. Because of this lone pair, now the shape of the molecule will be distorted due to much more repulsion coming from this lone pair. That will create decrease in the bond angle. As a result, the bond angle will be less compared to the 109 degree 28 minute. A distorted shape will be created, and this shape is known as pyramidal shape. Hence, we can say that ammonia, the shape of ammonia molecule is pyramidal in nature. So, what is a pyramidal shape? A pyramidal shape is a distorted shape from a regular tetrahedral structure. The example being ammonia molecule, in which the central atom nitrogen possesses 4 electron pairs around the central atom nitrogen. That's why it creates this pyramidal structure. Let's take example another structure, another molecule, that is water molecule. Again, the first thing we need to determine is which one is the central atom. The central atom is oxygen. Now, how much amount of electron pair it had? Then the second thing that we need to determine, it had 2 bond pair with 2 hydrogen atom, and oxygen have 2 lone pair on itself. So total 4 electron pairs that oxygen, the central atom, have. So the regular shape of the molecule should have been tetrahedral, but now the angle lone pair repulsion creates a distortion in them, which creates angle very less compared to 190-28 minute between these 2 bonds, and that's how the angle is bent. The shape of this H2 molecule is bent shape. So these 2 last shape, pyramidal shape and bent shape, are the example of distorted tetrahedral shape. A regular tetrahedral shape is created when the central atom possesses 4 electron pair. The 4 electron pair, if all of them are bond pair type, in that case this structure will be regular tetrahedral, like in the example for methyl molecule. But if one of the bond pair, one of the electron pair out of the 4 electron pair is replaced by a lone pair, and the remaining 3 is a bond pair, in that case a distorted tetrahedral shape is created known as the pyramidal shape, like in the case for ammonia. The angle, the bond angle in this kind of example pyramidal shape, in this kind of ammonia pyramidal shape, is less than the regular tetrahedral angle, bond angle, that is 190 to 28 minutes, because of the lone pair bond pair repulsion. The second distorted shape is the bend shape. That is evident from the H2O example H2O molecule, in which the central atom possesses 4 electron pairs also. But out of those 4 electron pairs, 2 electron pairs are lone pair of electron and 2 electron pairs are bond pair of electron. As 2 electrons are bond pair of electron and remaining to a lone pair, the shape becomes distorted tetrahedral shape, that is a bend shape, known as bend shape, and the angle between the bond pairs are very less compared to the bond angle in a regular tetrahedral, that is very less compared to 190 to 28 minutes, because of this lone pair and lone pair bond pair repulsion from the 2 lone pair on the oxygen atom. Thus the second rule in the VSEPR theory says that if the central atom contains both bond pair and lone pairs, then the distorted shape will be observed from the regular geometrical shape, and the repulsion between the lone pair will be much more compared to lone pair bond pair, which will be much more compared to a normal bond pair repulsion. Let's study two different kinds of structure of molecule. Let's study this first molecule. This is NH3. We already had studied this one. We know that nitrogen is the central atom. In that case, nitrogen is going to be situated here. There are 3 bond pair between the nitrogen, hydrogen, and 1 lone pair onto the nitrogen atom. So there are 4 electron pairs. So this should have been a regular tetrahedral, but because there is 1 lone pair instead of bond pair, this is a irregular tetrahedral shape or distorted tetrahedral shape known as pyramidal shape. Let's study another one, NF3. In NF3, nitrogen is again the central atom. Again there are 3 bond pair between nitrogen and fluorine and 1 electron pair on the nitrogen. So total 4 electron pairs around the nitrogen should have been a regular tetrahedral, but as there is 1 lone pair instead of the bond pair, this is a distorted tetrahedral shape known as pyramidal. So this is again a pyramidal shape. A pyramidal shape. Now we know that in distorted tetrahedral or in pyramidal shape, the bond angle between the bond angles are less compared to regular tetrahedral and bond angle, that is less than 190 to 28 min. So both of them will have lesser bond angle compared to 190 to 28 min because of the repulsion that is coming from this lone pair on the nitrogen atom. Now the difference between these two structures is that nitrogen is bonded with hydrogen in this case, which is less electronegative compared to nitrogen. So the bond pairs, the electron density in the bond pairs are situated more closer with nitrogen. The bond density are more concentrated on the nitrogen, on the central atom. That is not the case for this one. In this one, fluorine is much more electronegative than nitrogen. In fact, fluorine is the most electronegative element in the periodic table. As a result, the electron density in the bond are more concentrated towards the fluorine atom, away from the central atom. As a result, the electron density are much closer, are much far apart from each other in this case. the electron density, the bond electron density are much apart, much far away from themselves. As a result, the repulsion between them are far less in NF3. That is not the case for this one. In this one, evidently you can see the electron density are more concentrated on nitrogen. All the three bond pair electron density are concentrated on central atom nitrogen. As a result, they are much closer with each other. The bond electron pairs are much closer with each other. As a result, the repulsion between them are more comparatively than this one. What happened in that case, that the lone pair repulsion in this molecule coming from this lone pair of nitrogen gets nullified, gets reduced a bit due to the higher amount of bond pair repulsion. But that is not the case for this one. The lone pair repulsion is much more prominent for this one, as the electron densities are far apart. Bond pair electron density are far apart from each other. As a result, the decrease in bond angle is far prominent in here. Decrease in bond angle are far prominent in here, but not in here. The decrease in bond angle are not as much as that should have been. That can be evidently seen in the case for this one. The bond angle between them are 102 degree 29 minutes. Whereas in this case, the bond angle are 107 degree 48 minutes. Both the bond angle are lesser compared to the regular tetrahedral, because lone pair are repelling the bond pairs and the bond pairs are getting closer with each other. But the bond angle, the decrease in bond angle is much more in this one. That's why the bond angle is less compared to this one. Now why? Because the lone pair repulsion is much prominent in this case, as the bond pair electrons are more concentrated on fluorine. The repulsion, bond pair repulsion are not that much. Whereas the bond pair repulsion are much more in this case, because the bond pair electrons are more concentrated on the central atom nitrogen. The similar thing can also be observed in the second examples. Like for water, the central atom of water is hydrogen, oxygen, which have two lone pairs and two bond pairs. It should have been regular tetrahedral, because oxygen have 4 electron pairs surrounding the oxygen, but in this case, 2 electron pairs is of lone pair type and 2 are bond pair type. As a result, distorted tetrahedral shape can be observed, known as the bent shape. So this is bent shape. So lone pair, 2 lone pair are repelling this bond pair. So as a result, this bond pair will be far less compared to the regular tetrahedral 109 degree 28 minutes, which can be observed also. That is, the bond angle between them are 104 degree, 104.5 degree. This is the bond angle that can be observed between the two bond pairs. The similar case is for OF2. The central atom of OF2 molecule is oxygen, containing 2 lone pairs and 2 bond pairs. So this is also a bent shape. Distorted tetrahedral should have the angle will be less compared to the 109 degree 28 minute. That is also in the case. The bond angle is found to be 102 degree. Now what I am trying to say is there, both the bond angle less than 109 degree 28 minutes. Fine. In this case, the bond angle is 104.5 degree, and this is 102 degree. But the bond angle is much less for this one compared to this one. Why? This is because in this case, oxygen is much more electronegative than hydrogen. So the bond electron density will be concentrated much more onto the oxygen, onto the central atom for both the cases. That's why the bond pair repulsion is much more. As a result, in the case for H2O molecule, the lone pair repulsion cannot be as much effective as that of for this one, because fluorine is much more electronegative than oxygen. As a result, the electron density are much away from the central atom, almost in the middle portion. As a result, the electron density are far apart from each other. That's why the lone pair repulsion now can very much affect the bond density and close the bond density, close the bond angle, decrease the bond angle in a considerable amount. That's why the decrease in bond angle can be found much more in the case for this one, but not in the case for this one. That's why the third VSEPR rule is saying, as the electron density of the bonded atom increases with respect to the central atom, the extent of repulsion between the two bond pair also increases.